Hello, everybody. It's your wonderful Wind Maid, your cruise ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service. Welcome to Valhalla, everybody. We are finally getting to play one of my favorite visual novels of all time. And I say we because I have a very special guest with me, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ein Falseblood, GaleForce's very own mercenary of death and bearer of the 13th Tarot. Talk is cheap, but my services aren't. So put your money where your mouth is, and let's talk business.
Wow, you really prepared that. You've never given me that spiel when I've talked to you before. Cute. But I've been looking forward to doing a visual novel on stream for the longest of time now, and for a little bit of backstory, Ein and I are drinking buddies. All the time. We go to the Midnight Bar, which is a one-to-one recreation, as much as you can get to it, of Valhalla in VR chat. So I've been begging and pestering Ein to join me in actually reading through his first time, because I've played through this game a good amount, like, years past, so I know the beats, but Ein, you are blind to this, aren't you?
I am entirely blind to this. This is my first time going through Valhalla.
And
but I am very excited to see what it's got in store.
And to that end, you can see my screen's blink right now. That's because I'm just on Discord screen share. Ein will be taking the reins tonight. I'm usually the bartender for him when we go drinking. But it's gonna be Ein leading our choices. But of course, I'll guide him all on the way. Now, I will put a disclaimer, and I will also put this at the intro of like this recording session for all you YouTube people. We're idiots. Usually Ein and I organize any of our drinking nights or just our together nights for like exploring in VR or whatever, stuff like that, on Thursdays. It's Thursday, but you're probably already hearing stuff in the background of my mic. It's 4th of July. You're hearing fireworks constantly.
Yeah.
So I'll do my best to liberally mute my mic as much as possible. But at least for this one recording session, this is how it's going to be.
Unfortunately, but hey, we'll just roll with it.
And also, if it ever goes to a dark screen, it's Ein tabbing out. Don't mind that. Don't worry, guys. But it will blind us on my stream, so yeah. Well, Ein. Hey there, Austin. Hey, Crimson. Good to see y'all here. Hopefully you don't get annoyed with the fireworks on my side, too. But yeah. Ein, if you would do us the honors of tapping back in.
Oh, am I not? Am I not?
It's still a dark screen on my Discord.
What? Okay, hold on. Is it?
It's...
I'm tapped in now, am I?
Okay, now it's nice. Okay, yep. Valhalla.
Okay, right.
Cyberpunk Bartending Action 2016 by Sukerbon Games. Funny enough, they just announced their newest project, actually. They announced their newest project, that's going to be slated, I think, to be released next year. It's not Nirvana. They said that's still in production, of course, but they had another kind of like real-time action shooter, in a way, that they had also been developing. That's fun. Aim for some fireworks yourself, kind of surprised you made it. There you go. Well, do enjoy your time with us tonight. So, let's get into the new game.
Let's get started.
Should I be primarily reading off, or should you? Because we'll designate characters when we get to it, but for menu and UI...
I mean, we could probably just take turns, I don't know. Whichever one you want.
Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played comfortable, getting drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. And enjoy? Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. Okay, no, I'm just stupid. Wow, failing at the first wine read. Look, I'll be honest, I was half sipping on a strawberry smoothie, that wine read, so, don't take that as my demo reel. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Hey, over here. Woo! How is that for an entrance? Come on, Joe. What's sharp? The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it.
So helpful.
In any case, you should totally check out that parcel you just got, and not mind the fireworks in the background at all. Wow, the look of this game is sick. It is styled after, I think, like, retro 80s games is how Sukeban, the developers, intended this, Crimson, and very much so it shows in the UI. See ya! That's our 0.5 prologue. So, first and foremost, you yourself use Opera GX, right, Ein? With the Valhalla setup, yeah?
Yes.
So you're at least familiar enough with the title character that's plastered on there. That is Jill Stingray.
Well, funnily enough that you say that, because one of the other games that I played, which is called Anno Mutation M, they actually have a an Easter egg to Valhalla in that game, and Jill is in it.
Yep, exactly so. Jill has appeared in 2 crossovers of Anno Mutationum and the Girls Frontline official event, for instance.
Ha!
But going on from that, first and foremost, they are going to be the main character, but I think the first, I'll just say this out loud, I think the first immediate characters that we do get are, guests are male. So do you want me to take Jill, or do you want to take Jill since it is your game read?
I mean,
I'll make it easy, I can just take her, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the one blabbing on anyway for us, yeah?
It's okay.
No, I'm trying to make this fun for you.
I get you.
Hey, Calvin, hope you're doing well. Oh. Just a dream. Huh? There's something near the door. Chapter 1, Chimera. Yeah, the fireworks are really complimenting our nights. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Welcome to Jill's apartment. It consists of her and her cat she affectionately named Four. Yep, so that's her talking to herself. The cat can't talk. It's just her talking to herself.
Oh, that's... I think it'd be more hilarious if the cat could talk.
You want to voice Four?
what if that sounded like the one from Ghost Stories?
Go ahead, voice Four. Go, by all means.
So, who's that letter from?
Nobody. If you want to click on Jill's smartphone.
Ah, okay.
This is exactly so. I just see a little menu here. So yes, this is actually how you will save the game in between days. Okay. You can browse the Augmented Eye, the AE, which is the newspaper of the world here. You want to take this one?
Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Glitch City citizens are looking for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, a prime minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learned somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy.
Alright, I can take this one. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security. I love how I say I'll take this one as soon as the big fireworks are going on. Do you mind taking this one? I think this might be the last person in my neighborhood, hopefully.
Okay. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shallow threats. When questioned Prime Minister Quincy, it dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak in his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. wild parties. The people behind Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. And then Cyborg and Heels.
Alright, I think it's calmed down, so I can give you a little bit of rest.
Are
Cyborg
you sure?
and Heels. We'll find out in 2 seconds. Cyborg and Heels returns next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome by Lana Smithy. The popular show Cyborg and Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg and Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. It's pretty on the nose, don't you think? Director Quentin Hayter explains Cyborg and Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before. A niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. I mean, well, Stellar Blade did its work in our society, didn't it? So, I think that's very on the nose.
Very much so.
No, otherwise, you can just change your settings and everything, or you'll click that tab that says Go to Work up top.
I think I've already changed all the settings I need.
But you can, yeah.
BGM could probably be turned down just a little bit more.
At least from the mid-scene, you look fine, but we'll see if anybody says so. Hey, Calvin.
Yeah.
Ah!
Hold on. Oops.
Alrighty, well, let's go to work. We good? You just hit from your side? Because I know you're recording too.
Hold on. Yeah, I think I borked it. God damn it.
Brother. Do I actually have to go to technical difficulties 12 minutes into the stream?
No. No, it's fine.
It does not seem fine.
It's just a quick little reboot. It's all good.
Well, guys, I think Ein is having some performance issues, but don't worry, this is common with him.
Okay. We'll just reboot the game right quick.
Oh my god, I'm going to technical difficulties because of you. You absolute ass.
No, it's okay. We got this. So everything is fine.
Sure. You forced me to technical difficulties anyway. Alright. Okay,
See,
give me 2 seconds. And I'm hearing a million fireworks going on in the background. Holy crap.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay, I think we're fine. So, you can just go ahead, yeah. But go to work whenever.
I gotta swap the,
Are you sure you're good for our stream tonight?
I should be. I need to reboot OBS right quick.
Good. Alright, back to technical difficulties, everybody.
We're good. We're back.
I just pressed the button on my stream deck.
Why? We have it all back up and running.
Wow, you built it up so much. God, we're gonna be stuck reading this visual novel for so many weeks, guys.
We're going
I hope you know
We're
this.
going to work.
Good evening.
Ah, hey there, Jill.
Oh, hey, John.
My name is John Valhalla.
I'll greet you as John Falseblood next time I see you.
I'm John Falseblood.
That's you sighing. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil?
When you let people call you Jules.
Quiet.
Are you okay? You look distracted.
Where's Boss?
Dunno. She went to buy out some stuff, and she went to buy out some stuff like a true capitalist. She went out to buy stuff, and
I love how we have I buy that for $1 in the background on the ad screen too.
Did you hear what I just told you?
You said something?
Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted.
It's nothing. I'm just thinking about the stuff.
What stuff?
Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful. And there's also the fact that I did accidentally quit off watch stream for a second there. What the heck? There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago, I found out that the bar is at risk of closing. So, not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment, and...
This is just like the inner turmoil that I experience every day.
Are you sure you don't want to swap roles? Onwards, I think you can do, how about we just stick it simply. I'll just do girls, you do guys.
Sure.
Sure.
Jill!
Sorry, did you say something?
Can you really work today?
Of course I can.
Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up in the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center.
Get a hole.
When done, press the mix button and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it.
Hill, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction.
Then this should be no problem.
Joe wants either a sugar rush or a piano man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button and try again. It's telling you, make a sugar rush. If you want to skip the tutorial, do a piano man, okay? So make a sugar rush.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the big thing I should tell you, since you are the one controlling everything here, you are not penalized for making the wrong drink at any time, Ein. So don't be afraid to press reset in case you get anything wrong.
Gotcha. Okay.
So for everybody else learning, yep, we're adding all the ingredients.
And optional karmatrine, all mixed.
Yep. So you just press the mix button and stop. And then you can quit the drink or you can quit serve at any time there. Here, happy now?
A little, but not quite. Let's do one more.
Ah.
I know. Please humor me for a little bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Check ice and age buttons on the side to select the one you need. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice tab. It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind though, just a fun fact. Give me a moonblast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said.
Yeah. Let's give Joe a moonblast. One of the drinks need to be left to mix for at least 5 seconds before I stop the shaker. So 5
Now
Adelhyde.
there's fireworks over here on my side, god damn it.
Yep. A moonblast is 5 Adelhyde, 1 powdered delta, 1 Flanagide, and 2 Karmatrine.
5? I thought it was 6.
Dude, the resolution on my side. Well, either or.
Okay.
You're the one making the drink, so You do that job. I'm just here to look pretty. I do have to have a look at it small on OBS, so that's my side.
That's fair.
That it should also just be not having my glasses.
Blended.
Yep, so click the mitts button. It's mixing, and then when it's shaking fast, that means it's blended. There you go. Here, did I amuse you for long enough?
You did. Sorry to hold you. Let's get working.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, before I forget.
Huh?
You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional karmatrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional karmatrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Karmatrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. Doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has the effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that.
Sorry if I words in my direction. Are you done with the exposition?
Now I am, yeah.
Hey guys! Oh, but... Who's that? I don't know. Found her when I was out shopping.
Data just comes in with another person. It's like, can I keep it? Why bring her here?
Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push this responsibility onto us! We have to work too, damn it! There's two of you! Believe in yourself! I'm trying to distance myself from my mic as she's in her office. I should just turn my gain down if I do that. I should also have some voice mod vultures. There's some really interesting characters here.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Chief knocked her out?
Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked.
Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be sleeping soundly, not comatose.
Yeah.
Okay then, time to start the night.
Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom.
Come again?
While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we had some interesting clients come in. Dodds. Lots of them.
You're joking.
Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the woman, do I look like the woman? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that?
Well...
So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun!
So not only am I being forced to be a bartender to pay for my extraordinarily huge tab, I'm having, like, dude's gotta clean the bathrooms too.
Oh boy, you don't know the half of it.
Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff?
Here.
You brought that from home, didn't you?
That I did.
Fine.
With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. So, you know how I always say I'm setting up the bar, Ein? Yeah, I gotta set up all the music for you, so you better be thankful for all the work I put in into every single night that we go drinking, and a lot more.
Wow. That is insane.
Yeah, praise me more anytime. Yeah, just choose your favorites, and the biggest thing too, you can put more than one of your favorite that you want. You can change the jukebox at any time during the day, but it chooses from your 12. So, if you know the ones that you like, put it on there. Unless if you want to just put Welcome to Valhalla 12 times, I think there's an achievement for it.
No, I'm not doing Welcome to Valhalla multiple times. I will go fucking stir crazy.
Just do every day is night. You can't go wrong with that.
Now, some of these I haven't actually listened to, but I have listened to quite a few of the soundtracks from Garrod.
I know that, what's his face? I have, like, my 12 on a... I already have it on a pinned message in my Discord for whenever we go out drinking, because I know which 12 I like to run whenever we go in VR to the Midnight Bar.
True.
Yeah, remember, like, you can change, like, that's the biggest thing. Since this is just a chill visual novel, thank you, Protoss, for the hydrate, you can just change the jukebox out of the 12 at any time for any beat, so just don't pressure yourself. We sit back, relax, and have fun.
Alrighty.
Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Hey, you! Get me a beer.
Oh boy, it's him. Oh, sure, right on it. He wants a beer. Looks like quite the big guy, though. So, Ein, put your bartending to use here. But remember, I'm dealing with the repercussions, so you better do it right. Mixed. And good. Beer. Here you go.
No, this isn't gonna cut it. Give me a big one.
Sure. That beer wasn't enough, apparently.
Okay, so we gotta double up on it, huh?
Double up everything. For your own, knowledge as well, I need to see it goes up to 10 for the small little bits right there. So if you ever want to know if you can double a drink, you can just kind of look at it. Because when you put another ingredient past 10, it starts filling it on the inside of the squares. So that's kind of the game's way of telling you if you can double it or not.
Okay, so are we gonna need to double up on the fucking karma tree too?
Yes. Remember, optimal karma tree does not count towards drink size. If it says whatever karma tree, that is necessary to make the drink. So, 8 karma tree for this man.
That is whack.
Oh, so I keep, like, dude, we keep having big firework bursts here. I keep thinking that's it for tonight. It's already 10 p.m. here, but nope, still going. God bless America. What is a kilometer? How about this one?
Ah, yes. Now this one's fit for a man like me.
Right. I realize I should put more of a customer service voice for Jill when she's doing this.
You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes. Like New Jersey 3.
Damn, New Jersey's so bad they had to get a sequel and then another one.
They made a trilogy to New Jersey. I forgot about that. Would you... That's it, you're going to New Jersey 3?
You are going to the New Jersey 3.
That's hilarious. Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister?
You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings.
You already see how his alliteration name goes, Zine?
Yep.
So you can probably guess what he's an XP of, huh? The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then?
Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wild card hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids.
Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the Hatter, just like you write about them every single day. Yes, Protoss, it's Jonah J. Jameson. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit.
Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them make full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of some article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors?
Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. True, that's how I deal with politics, I'll be honest, dude.
Based.
I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. After we just had Jill...
Lovely, what's the difference?
After Jill just went on like a 8-line tirade about how everything sucks for her life right now. It's not too far off.
You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier.
Crimson says, no, you're right. He's just red now. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the bar's dim whiting is doing J. Jonah Jameson. Oh, my bad. Donovan.
Donovan D. Dawson.
Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson. Any favors? How so?
People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly.
I actually got mixed up on that.
You got hit with the no mix-up, brother. Also, I'm moving my mic a little closer because I think fireworks are over, so hopefully I can get a better acting cast. So let's go.
I actually got mixed on that. I wasn't ready.
When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it.
I will say, Protoss, real quick, I will probably not do any of the redeems for these streams since it's a visual novel, and I want to stay in character. Go on, Nine.
That's why I like those urban legends. They're easy to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money is good.
Huh. I guess he has a point. This is really sad considering how I am also a journalist, and him talking about escalating news is the sad state of reality.
Yeah, let's not bring up the hottest topics.
You know, maybe it was a bad idea to do Valhalla.
Look, all I'm saying is there's some dude with like fucking racer
What, do you agree with
glasses
Prime
and
Minister
I'm
Quincy's
calling the
actions?
cops.
Yes or no, I.
If dude with an afro and like racer glasses comes in, I'm calling the cops. That's it.
Gil, you're in the bathroom. You can't call the cops until you're on your break. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too?
Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone likes a certain something that should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass.
I think you're being too harsh. What about... no, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying.
See? The kid on the restaurant critique column, shit, forgot that brat's name.
Restaurant? I believe that's...
That kid couldn't care less about his name.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to go out to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the place he visits.
What in the fuck?
You're getting mixed up.
So hard. Actually, though.
I'm paid to edit, not to speak.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna run that one again.
I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits.
How so?
He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that.
I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever.
Did he look like a fat child with a really small face?
That's a description. No.
Wasn't this one then? Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please.
Coming right up.
Alrighty.
Beer again. This man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store though.
Yeah.
So I
Can't
know we're
blame
making
him,
it big or not. You always get the choice.
Fuck
It's
it.
you bartending, so it's up to your decision. Yeah, like... Oh, you can always upgrade to a big for anything. Here. I say, like, you can always upgrade to a big even if the customer doesn't ask for it, is my point here.
Yeah.
But of course, like, you know, we're gonna be getting to know these customers intimately, so I won't guide you too much on it. I'll just read it off and I'll let you decide.
Okay.
It's the big things that make life worthwhile.
What about big troubles?
Did I stutter, kid?
Right.
So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole?
Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole.
If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole.
I'm doing my best here. Thank you very much. That caught me off guard, but I'm so glad I kept
Oh.
that energy.
Poor John.
Who was that?
Nobody important.
Fucking ouch! Hey, I heard that. I'd have to turn away from the mic and.
I heard you turn away from the mic.
Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You could think of it as a small hellhole, rather a hellish hole, if you like.
I think you
It's a
butchered
small
that
hole
line,
in hell
Chief.
rather than a hellish hole, if you like.
Charming.
So, celebrities.
Not really. At least, not that I know of. Why?
Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace.
Pretend to love? All from grace?
What do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebrities, but what they really want to see is their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them.
Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying.
You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's.
Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. Oh, Joe, you're not a journalist, so... good for the, or yeah, you don't use Twitch. I'm hoping in Glitch City. So there you go. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Actually, no. I think the biggest thing that I will say on this end, because I don't at least know anybody who, at least none of my friends are into this, but when the Super Bowl came around, what was the one thing that everybody could talk about? This is dated for a recording reason. 2024. What did everybody talk about when the Super Bowl happened? Not the teams, but what Taylor Swift was doing. Holy crap, dude. Swifties.
Honestly, I wasn't even paying attention to that.
Like, I'm not trying to disparage, because I didn't grow up with your music, but like, holy crap, dude. All the news outlets were just on Swifties. Not trying to interrupt you, sorry. I was just in my own train of thought.
No, you're good, you're good. Wasn't it about, like, Taylor Swift and her, like, her hypocrisy with emissions and all that stuff?
No, not necessarily. It was, like, the only things that I really saw, or rather, the thing that sits out to me is I point out the Super Bowl, on how one thing that all the news stories ran with was how after every play, more than like half the time they'd just pan over to see Taylor Swift in the audience. You'd just be watching, but like Taylor Swift is here, watching her boyfriend. It's like, really?
Taylor Swift jump scare.
Yeah, people just need to know what they're doing all the time.
A jump scare.
Swift jump scare. Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. True. Joe yelling that from the bathroom.
Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. It sounds hypocritical coming from you.
Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public.
But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locals, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level.
Real quick, Crimson in chat says, socks plus sandals, how do people wear that and be comfortable? Like, if you even think about it, like, what you'd think of, like, LA, or, like, yeah, going to the beach or so, you're gonna get dirt or sand in it.
If you wear socks with sandals, you are a psychopath. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules here.
The most I can say is, if you're at your home, you do you, that's whatever. But if you're doing that in public, I'm like, what are you... Huh? Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. Keanu Reeves posting. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place.
You like your big words, eh, Brad? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right?
I think he was trying to find another big word, like desensitized, but he couldn't say it. No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest.
Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career.
Talk about changing subjects. Maybe. Why?
Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well.
It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories, and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this kind of stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts.
We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that.
They do?
You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you?
Figures. True in society as well. Anyway. Eventually, the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess.
If you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you.
Yeah, like you'd remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan?
Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan.
Did I say something wrong?
Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan.
Is it really that special?
At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, our boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold.
It is?
Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan? Now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss. To me.
Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan?
Oh, gods no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss, or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it?
Drink. Another one. Do you?
Ah, yes. But I need to cut myself off. I just remembered I have a night shift later. Give me something bitter and big, but not alcoholic. I need to wake myself up.
I can do that.
Something bitter, big, and with no alcohol.
While you do that, Crimson in chat says, no, those are some priorities. Business, then personal, then the people. I mean, put yourself number one, I guess, but also being professional enough. I don't think Mr. J. Jonah Donovan here is being the most nice about his line of work, but at least he's being professional, even if it is cutthroat.
Yeah.
Aged.
Aged, yeah, it's already got that. Bitter.
Yep. Bitter.
Big. Needs to be big.
Yep. Good catch, boy.
Okay. Let's see how he likes this.
Here you go. I love it. So I love it because like, you're the one making the drinks. It's like you are Joe's internal drinking bartending monologue. How is he like this? Cuts to just customer service voice. Here you go.
This motherfucker, I'm gonna make sure he doesn't wake up tomorrow.
Here you are, sir.
Pay me blue and call me Sue. You can actually do it. This'll help me stay up late tonight. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors?
He didn't call it a hellhole. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why?
Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth.
Hey, yo.
I want to say ayo to Mr. Donovan here. I do you.
Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company.
Well, that's...
I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else?
You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you?
Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. But you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is.
Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off.
Huh.
What's up?
Couldn't be me.
I wonder what happened to Ein Faustblood the last time he came here and didn't pay for his tab. I mean, Sven, though. We never heard from him again. Yeah, we never heard from Ein ever again, too. Wonder what happened. Did the loan sharks get him after he didn't pay his bar tab and VR chat?